See, this is Rockets for Christ videos. We are doing our weekly um, video. What we're going to be talking about, I did make a thing on my computer this time um, for it, but it has to do about faith and how sometimes we have the faith like Peter, like the rock, because his name means the rock, because Jesus said, "Upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against it." And sometimes we have that strong faith, and we should always have that strong faith, but doubts, the devil creeps in our minds and puts things in our head and makes us think of different things, and that's why sometimes we have, like Peter did, um, we take their eyes off of the God, and um, so I can't do a long video, um, but um, so I'm just gonna quickly talk about faith and how we can have that. For me, it has to do with my. I'm gonna talk about me first. When I was growing up. See, I grew up in a um, church home. My mother was a teacher. My dad was a deacon, and we went to church. I think it was my sister started going to church, and then she brought in the rest of the family. My older sister, she she brought us to church, and then the rest of the family followed along, and then eventually my mom became teacher, and my dad became deacon and trustee in the church, and drove the bus every Sunday, and um, but as I grew up, even though I had a verse that I've always held on to, and I've always said it, Philippians 4:13, and it also has to do with Matthew 19:26, um, and that was one of the things that I've held on to all my life from the time I was 8, became a Christian, be born again, till now. That's how I've made it through all the things that I've made it through. Made it through tough times, parents splitting up, being bullied, all the other things that happened in my life, bad marriage, and all that, and then all of that, and then losing my dad. That even that, I mean, I love my dad, and I remember talking to him when I was here, and how he missed his mother and father and wanted to be with them because he missed them so much, and even all that, all the things, rough times that I went through, the storms and the trials and the things that I went through, I held on to that that verse that I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me, and also with Christ all things are possible. And I've held on to that, and that's how I've made it through the things I've made it through. By the way, um, you can find a lot of this stuff that I'm talking about, including Peter and stuff. You can find it in my book, which is now available on Kindle. You can buy that. I'll put that in the description box for you to link to the Kindle. It's on Amazon, so but I want to hear from you. I want to hear from people. I want to hear from you. What is your verse that you hold on to get you through the tough times? And if there isn't, do you have somebody that you can talk with talk with over when you go through tough times? If not, I offer myself. I'm on Facebook. I have a Facebook group, Rockers for Christ Facebook group, and I also have a Gmail that you can talk to me through there, and if you're going through something, doesn't matter what it is, someone lost someone in your life, so or you're going through a bad marriage, or anything that you're going through, whatever it is, I'm here for you to, if you need someone to talk to. You can find me on, like I said, you can find me on Facebook, uh, under Rockers for Christ, and I'll also put a link in the description for the Facebook group and the Facebook pages and all that. So that's about it. Like I said, I couldn't make this video very long, so I just wanted to come on here and talk about faith a little bit and how I've made it. Like I said, I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments what verse that you've held on to, and when you've gotten through a tough time, and uh, if there isn't, and maybe you have somebody that you um, talk to, a friend, another Christian, and if you don't, like I said, I'm offering to counsel you and talk to you, and that's about it. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any uploads I make, and follow me on um, YouTube, Twitter, like me on Facebook. Be a part of my Rockers for Christ group. That would be a big thing. And thank you for watching. Thank you.